Time to splash the trash with Nick Bhasin from OK Magazine joining us in Sydney, Australia, okmagazine.com.au. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Emma. How are you?
Very well, thanks. First up, Matthew Fox has been arrested for attacking a female bus driver. First up, refresh us on who Matthew Fox is.
Well, he was the star of a little show called Lost, and
which one?
It was a huge hit.
Which character?
Oh, he was the doctor who was all about reason and science, facing off against the Locke, who was the guy who believed in things.
So the main character of Lost, really, essentially, wasn't he? Okay, yeah. All right. So,
and he was trapped in that love triangle with Evangeline Lilly and Sawyer. I'm mixing up character names and real names here, but it's been a while since I saw the show.
So,
anyway,
I couldn't imagine this guy catching a bus.
Yeah, he seemed like a real nice guy on the show, but it turns out he's got a taste for the fire water, as they say, and he got a little drunk, apparently, and wanted to get on a party bus, but the bus driver wouldn't let him on, so he started to punch her in the crotch and breast.
Oh, boy.
And then, but she got a few licks in, Whammo.
Oh, she's
a bus driver.
Yeah, of course.
You don't mess with a bus driver, first of all. That's number one rule of public transportation.
Yeah.
And she popped him in the mouth, made him bleed, apparently.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
A little 1-2.
Yeah, and she's going to sue him, and she's filing charges. It's going to get ugly, I think.
Fair enough. I mean, obviously the attack, that's atrocious. But just the act of him wanting to get on a party bus, I mean, I guess, was he scheduled to be on this party bus? Did he have mates on the party bus? Or was he just looking for a random party bus to get on because he had just been on it himself? So he thought, hey, I'm going to go where the party's at.
Well, there are details that still yet to come out, but it sounds like he just wanted to be where the party's at.
Yeah, okay.
It sounded like he sniffed out a good party on a bus and wanted to be on it. And he wasn't scheduled to be on that bus.
Yeah.
And he apparently just kept staring at her slack-jawed.
Fair enough,
He had a bit to drink, Whammo. We've all been there.
Yeah. Maybe he thought he was inside an episode of Lost, and no matter what he did there, it didn't really matter because he'd, wake up somewhere else. Or I don't know how that show ended.
Right, because it was all a dream.
All a dream, exactly. I lost that season pretty much after the second series.
Yeah, it definitely. Yeah. I hung on, but it definitely lost me.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the MTV Video Music Awards. And we were just talking about that a little bit earlier on the show, about how unusual the fact that they still have these Video Music Awards when MTV's not really about music anymore. But anyway, a few things went on. What were the highlights for you?
Well, Beyonce, of course, announced that she's pregnant as she was entering. She did a cute little gesture with her stomach to show that it was pronounced, and that's how she made her announcement.
Apparently that set off Twitter records. Apparently for people talking about Beyonce and her pregnancy just lit up the internet and blew away any other previous records, any serious stuff like protests in Iran or, bombings somewhere. This ruled it.
Well, I think this is the first time in a long time that someone has chosen to make such a huge announcement in such a. I mean, it was a total surprise to everybody. I mean, there's been reports that she was pregnant, but this was such a shock that I think it sent certainly shockwaves through the internet.
Yeah, well, I felt the shock. Big time.
Did you also feel the shock of Justin Bieber carrying a little snake around?
He doesn't always carry a little snake around? Yeah.
Nope, it's first time.
Oh.
He called his little snake Johnson and asked people if they wanted to pet his Johnson.
Right.
I don't know what any of that means.
No.
I can't put it together, Whammo.
No idea. I
don't get it.
No.
I don't get that kind of humor.
No.
I'm more of a straightforward kind of person.
Yeah. I can't connect the two either. Interesting stuff. Well, thank you very much, Nick. A pleasure as always.
Thank you, Whammo. Anytime.
Of course, so go check out more at okmagazine.com.au and the magazine that comes out next week. Rightio, that is the end of the show. Thanks very much for joining me and keeping me company here on the show. And